Hello from the lookout. Good afternoon to you. God bless you. It's a beautiful day in Michigan. The leaves and the trees, it's pretty amazing out there. Okay. Today this is God's word for today, from the lookout to the holler, from life's highest places to its lowest points. All right. I just want to touch on a couple of verses today from 2 Timothy chapter 2. Paul says, speaking to Timothy, he says, work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive his approval. Be a good worker, one who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly explains the word of truth. Work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive his approval. One of the things that, as I worked in HR, I became really passionate about was the fact that as followers of Jesus, we should lead the way in how we work, who we are in the workplace. And we see different attitudes, different people. One day they're in a good mood, the next day they're awful. Some people talk about other people. It can be quite the drama. And then there are those who do just enough work, just enough to get by. And you say, okay, how does that represent the Lord I serve? And then there were others who worked hard and made a very good demonstration of the life of Christ in them. So how should we, as followers of Jesus, show up at work? Well, first we should show up and work. We should present ourselves as people who are ready to get the work done, and do it in an excellent manner to the best of our abilities. I know everything isn't going to go well, and every supervisor, the people that are over us are not always going to treat us in the way that we'd like to be treated. I certainly experienced that in HR. But still, we do our best to take the responsibilities that we are given and then handle them to the best of our ability. And if we do that, whether we're approved of or not, as long as I can go home at night and say, I did my very best today. I gave it my best shot. I think the Lord is pleased with that. So we go to work and we're ready to work when we get there. Second, we should be people of integrity. We should be people of integrity when we make a mistake, that we own up to it. We don't try to pass it off on somebody else or blame my boss and say, oh, they made me. We need to be people of integrity who own our own actions. So when people talk to us, they know that we will tell the truth, that if we say it, then it's true. We should be known for that. And we should be known for not trying to take advantage of our employer, whatever kind of advantage. There's always ways that we can sneak things past our employer, whether it's our time or it's taking things, whatever. We're people of integrity. And so we say, no, I'm not. I won't do that. I won't take that. I won't ask for that. I won't use my position to manipulate the circumstances. I'll be a person of integrity. So I show up and I'm ready to work hard. I'm a person of integrity. Now, unfortunately, sadly, we in the church world have just not talked about work very much. It's almost like it's a necessary evil. We just go to work because we have to go to work and just get it over with, so we can come back, we can go have fun on the weekend, go to church on the weekend. Well, we spend how much of our lives in the workplace? People watch our lives from day to day, to day to day, to day to day. And so we have an absolutely marvelous opportunity to demonstrate the life of Christ every day. We can talk about it, But if we don't demonstrate it, then let's don't talk about it, right? So we can show hope. We can care about others. We can pray for others, whether we have to tell them or not. We can be people of peace. We can be those who bring peace in the workplace. We can be people who stand up for other people in the workplace, who say, no, we don't treat people that way here. And that might not go well. One of my HR jobs, I lost the job basically because I said no to a senior leader. I said, no, we don't treat people like that. And he was able to manipulate me out of the job. Well, okay. I know why. I know why he did it. You weren't going to stand up to him. Okay. Doesn't matter. It was my responsibility to say, no, this is not right. We need to do better. So we demonstrate who we are as followers of Jesus in the workplace by the way we talk, what we listen to, what we laugh at, the stories we laugh at. There's all kinds of stuff swirling around us every day, and we can choose who we are as we partake in our workplace. And so if we ignore it and we say, well, I just have to go to work. I've got to earn a buck. I got to pay my bills. I got to make a house payment. I just go to work, and then I'll worry about living like a Christian later. We need to be Christ followers in the workplace, in our language, in our humor, in the way we treat people. We need to demonstrate the life of Jesus in the workplace. And so, hard work. Teresa told me to stop doing that. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Teresa. Okay. Hard work, integrity, and how we treat people, who we show up as in the workplace. May we be the living demonstration of Jesus every day, starting with the first day of the week, all the way through the week. May we be the living demonstration of Jesus at work in our lives, working out wherever we work, whatever we do. All right. God bless you.